Milk, a staple for most people in the UK. Today, the milk industry represents around 20% of the UK's agricultural output. Yet for some time now, the milk industry has been in crisis, with farmers, animals, and the environment losing out. This is perhaps symbolised by the 2/3 of dairy farmers that have gone out of business over the past 20 years, and that we continue to lose, on average, one farmer per week at a time when the UK runs a dairy trade deficit. Large farms, milk processors and supermarkets appear to be surviving these challenges the best. In 2016, supermarket own-label brands represented 73% of the milk market by value and 81% by volume. Because of this, milk price wars have shaken the industry. In June 2017, the UK average farm gate milk price was 27 pence per litre, compared to an average of 32 pence per litre for the cost of production from a high-standard conventional dairy farm.
In response to farmer campaigns over low milk prices and the publicity that this has raised amongst consumers, a number of supermarkets have increased the price they pay to farmers. Currently, Marks & Spencer's, the Co-op, Tesco's, Sainsbury's and Waitrose all pay the cost of production to dedicated suppliers.
Megadairies present themselves as one controversial technique for surviving low milk prices. In 2015, there were approximately 20 factory dairies in the UK, which kept herds inside all year round, and 50 smaller confinement units where animals were fed from troughs rather than in open fields.
Compassion in World Farming continued to run a campaign against Megadairies after their success in 2011, where they halted plans for a 3,700 zero grazing facility in Lincolnshire.
Globally, dairy production accounted for 2.8% of all human-made climate warming gases in 2005.
Reducing our dairy and meat consumption has an important role to play in reducing our carbon impact. However, the issue isn't so black and white. If dairy cattle are managed in certain ways, they can help in mitigating against climate change. For example, you can manage smaller herd sizes, rotate them around a larger area of land, and use dairy cattle as part of a mixed farming system.
Dairy farming has inherent animal welfare issues that boil down to the simple fact that if you want a continuous supply of milk, you need to keep female cows in a perpetual cycle of pregnancy and birth to encourage lactation.
Another animal welfare issue is that male calves don't really have a role in this industrial dairy system. Calves are separated shortly after birth, and male calves are either shot on site or sent to slaughter for meat.
A number of small-scale dairy farmers are paving the way to a sustainable future. The Land Workers Alliance is a UK union of small-scale producers and family farmers. They believe that the whole dairy system needs urgent reform to allow everyone to have access to more humane and sustainable choices about their milk.
Although there are no best buys in this sector, through researching 30 UK milk brands, we'd advise you to seek out the small-scale, local and organic farmers near you. If there aren't any local dairy farms near you, we recommend seeking out more widely available organic milk brands offered by Graham's, Yeo Valley, Moo Milk, Carl & Wen and Dalesford. We also recommend you seek out alternative plant milks, and you can find out more about the ethics in this industry by visiting our website and viewing the dedicated plant milk guide.